The Rippa PayPal drama continues. This has been going on for more than a week now, and we have a big update today. And I think this is going to go well for Rippa, not so well for PayPal. We'll get into this in just a second. My name is John Delarose. I'm a #1 best-selling author and award-winning comic creator. I've done 43 comics, 17 novels, been fighting the culture war since 2017, along with a bunch of you out there. I appreciate you coming in. This is my subscribe star on the picture right here. And what I'm doing is actually uploading comics. Every time I make a comic, I put it up there. My books, I put it up there. What this does is it really helps me pay for some art costs in advance, get the channel going. It pays for some of my software and things like that. And it helps us to continue to fight the culture war. So we're doing a lot of stuff. The most recent that we've actually worked on is I'm really big into like public domain stuff from the like 40s and 50s, because that's really when our culture was great. And I know this is a bit of a diversion, but I want to show this off because like I think it's fun. There's a lot of comics out there people don't realize exist other than Marvel and DC. And this is Starflag Undercover Girl. She's a secret agent from 1947. And so I've made a new comic featuring this character after reading these. And, you know, I don't just want to do this. Like, I want to restore a lot of these. A lot of these have some bad scans, and, like, you really can't read the old stories very easily. I have a vision where we actually take these. I've got a color restorer who can actually do some of these books and actually bring some of these old ones back to the front too. So I have this grand vision for culture. That's what we're doing on Subscribestar. Please check it out and subscribe. Help us out. Build this. We really need to push this and get the culture going in a good direction that Rippa started. So here we go. With Rippa today and PayPal, we have a new update. Rippa himself has posted. He says, we're pausing PayPal purchases. The Rippaverse, this does not impact your order if you already paid using PayPal. The other processors are still available, and we will look into other convenient options for international customers, lawyers involved. So if you don't know what happened, about a week ago, PayPal froze all of Eric July's funds. He was making too much money, I guess, as a conservative creator. Can't do that online. So, you know, if you're a liberal creator, it's totally fine. But if you're a conservative, that's fraud. And that's what PayPal does. Every single time a conservative tries to get anywhere using any one of these payment processors, they start to freeze you. They start to try to just like squeeze you out to the point where you can't actually make your own books. There's a joke that always goes around, you know, make your own comics, make your own crowdfunding platform, make your own payment processor, make your own banks. You know, it's like eventually, like as a guy who's just trying to make a comic book, like you can't really do much on that front. And these companies will just try to screw you at every single turn. I know I've been banned off of Patreon, and that's why I'm on Subscribestar to begin with. They tried to screw with my business. I couldn't get there. They accused me of hate speech and never told me what I did. And same with Eric July. He's got some, like, you know, we got to hold these because they're pre-orders or whatever. But, you know, other companies don't always have to deal with that. So he's tried to talk to them for a week. And like normal, I've dealt with these companies too. Same thing. When I've gotten banned, I've called them, I've talked to them, I've had attorneys talk to them. And they always hold, you know, this is in violation of our terms of service. And you say, well, what did you do? Please refer to the terms of service. And it's like, they have these like scripts where they refuse to talk to you because they just like get into this like stupid legalese mode where they really like lose the big picture of what's going on for this like minutia weed where they just want to stick it to you, and they just want to get you screwed on their platform is what it comes down to. And so you know, I've got some lawsuits open with some of these companies. I'm glad that Eric is pursuing this with his also, and I hope he succeeds, because like what would be better than him having a great lawsuit here, winning? It's actually this is bigger than the comic, guys, and making PayPal safe for conservative users to use, for conservative content creators to actually be able to use their platform and all that to make money. That is important, that we have equal rights on that front to everybody else, and that's a big fight. I'm actually really cheering for him for that beyond the comic. It's so big. These payment processors need to be stopped. They need to know that like Americans can use these public financial transactions. This is why banks are so heavily regulated. And yet they kind of skirt past those sort of things to where there is no equality as of right now. All right. Well, I'm glad that the comic's continuing along strong for the Rippaverse, and I'm glad that he's kind of frozen these payments because we don't want to have any problems going forward with this. It's already challenging enough. Eric July is doing a great job, And we'll see how this progresses as it goes on. Leave a comment down below with what you think. I'd love to hear from you. Hit that like and subscribe button. And of course, get on our Subscribe Star. Check out all our links down in the description below. Got lots of good books for you. I'll see you guys soon.